Miracles are extremely real, but what we ought to do to experience it is what we usually don't do. It wasn't the stone of David that brought down Goliath, and it wasn't also the shout of the children of Israel that brought down the wall of Jericho. Their belief in the impossible made them saw such kind of earth-shaking miracles. To believe God is work, serious work. In the book of John chapter 6, there was a time the children of Israel were looking for Jesus, and when they met him, he asked, they said, "Oh, Master, we've been looking for you." He said, "You guys are not looking for me because you want to know God. You are looking for me because of the manna you ate, and because of, so you shouldn't be looking for me because of that." And in verse 28 of that John chapter 6, let's hear what they said and what Jesus responded to them concerning the work I told us that miracle is. Then said they unto him, "What shall we do that we may walk the works of God?" Jesus answered, verse 29, Jesus answered and said unto them, "This is the work of God, that ye believe on him whom he had sent." They got offended at that statement and they said, "Our father Moses ate mannas. There was mannas. What's the big deal? You just give us one small 5 loaves and 2 fishes and you are coming to claim superstar here for us." Now, they disdained just because they were asked to just believe. They could not understand what that meant. Believing God, Jesus is hard work. It's something you must deliberately do, and you can only achieve that on one-on-one basis. If you don't have experience with the Spirit of God, you cannot believe. For instance, the reason why David was able to bring down Goliath, David has experienced God in the wilderness with those, and he had one-on-one with him, so he knows, but others didn't know. In fact, the brothers disdained him, just like these people were talking down on Jesus about manners. They were like, "What are you going? You have come again, you this stubborn boy." But he knows his God. Those who know their God are usually strong and they do exploits. So if you believe God, that is a work. The process of you believing God, and you get to that extent where you now have faith, there are certain things you do. Those who know you will say, there is a spirit in this man. We know him. He wasn't like this. The spirit must have imparted this kind of spirit that he now has. Likewise, Jericho. The people, when they went to spy the place, we saw how they doubt and the rest of it. But how can God tell you to just shout and the wall will come down, you believe it? They have had experience on their way from Egypt. They have seen manna, they have seen a lot of things. And all these things are so many witnesses for us Christians to believe that there is a God in heaven and he is the Father of the only Messiah. We need to have a one-on-one relationship with him before we can experience the kind of miracles that these people we listed experience and other people. Miracle is so real, but we can only experience it when we walk the work of God. The work of God is to believe in Jesus Christ, and that can never happen except to have a one-on-one relationship with him.